Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I budget in Google Sheets. So first, make sure your internet connection is turned on. Then head over to the right corner that says Google Apps and click on it and scroll down to select Google Sheets. Now you can create your own budget tracker from start, but if you'd like to save time, you can also use this monthly budget tracker that Google Sheets provides. All you need to do is just make some few changes to it, like input all your expenses, your monthly expenses, your income, and just things like that. If you'd like to know how to do this step by step, we actually have a video showing you this. So I'll leave a link to it in the right corner of the screen. But I am going to create my own budget tracker from scratch. So what you want to do is head back and select a blank spreadsheet. And now I'm just going to rename this spreadsheet to monthly budget tracker to copy, because I'm going to make a copy of this template each month to use. Now, the next thing we're going to do is set up our budget layout. So right here in this first column, what I'm going to type in here is income. So whatever income you have each month, I'm going to make this bold. And I would like this to be in the center of these two cells. So first, I'm going to merge them by selecting them and heading over here that says merge cells. And now I'm just going to choose this and align it in the center. And the text is small right now, so I'm going to make it bigger. And I can also change the color if I'd like, using this that says fill color. I like to make mine green for income. And if you also like, you could also change the font style, but I'm going to leave mine like this. And now under income, you just want to enter your different sources of income, or if you have only one, you could just enter paycheck. I'm going to enter paycheck 1, paycheck 2, and any bonus or side hustles you may have. Then on the right here, just enter your income and any bonus or side hustles you have. And right now you see that they are just numbers. If you'd like to change them to actual currency, simply select, then head over to formats and number, then currency. And you can choose currency or currency rounded to round it to the nearest whole number, but I'd like it to be as accurate as possible. Now in this column, I'm going to enter total because I need to calculate my total income throughout the month. So I'm going to enter equals sum in all caps and open brackets. Then I'm going to drag and select all the numbers in the columns. Then I'm going to close it with the brackets and hit enter. And you see it gives you the total, the sum of all your numbers here. And if you were to change any number here, I'm just going to change mine as an example. The total will also change as well. And if you'd like to place a border around your income category, simply select the columns, then head over here, select borders, and you can choose any border you want. I'm going to pick this, just outer borders. Then I'm going to pick the last line, go back to borders again, and just add a border. Then I'm just going to make my total here bold. Next, we're going to create our expenses category. So right here, I'm just going to write expenses. I'm going to make the text bold and increase the font size. And I'd like this to be in the center of the two columns. So I'm just going to merge these cells and align this in the center. Now I'm just going to change the color of this column and select this. And I actually need to merge more columns for this. So I'm just going to drag and select 2 more columns and merge the cells. And it automatically moves my text to the center. I believe I should change this to budgets just to make things easier to understand. And under budget, I'm going to create 4 categories. The first is going to be expenses. So these are the expenses you have throughout the month. I'm going to make the text bold. Second is going to be planned, the planned amount of money you expect to spend in a month. The third is going to be the actual, so what you actually spend. And the last is the difference between your planned and your actual spending. And I want to place a border around my budget, so I'm just going to do that, and the categories under as well. And now just fill the spaces under your expenses category with your monthly expenses. I'm just going to paste mine in and enter your planned budget for each one. And I'm going to change all this to currency by selecting the columns, heading over to Format, Number, then Currency. And I'm going to select the empty spaces under my actual category and change it to currency as well, so that whenever I fill anything here, it will be updated as a currency. And what you're going to fill here is what you actually spend on your groceries, your gifts, whatever you filled in the expenses category. So you're going to need to come here after you make any purchase from your expenses category so that you can calculate and see if you're on budget. In this difference category, you want to see the difference between your planned and your actual spending. So for that, we're going to use a formula. Enter equals, then select the first number under the planned category. Then enter a minus and select the first column under the actual category. And just hit enter. And you see that it calculates the difference between the planned and actual. So if I was to input the number here, hit enter, you see that the number changes. Now to apply this formula, simply click on the blue corner and drag to all the other columns with numbers. Now to calculate the totals of each column, enter equals sum in all caps and open brackets, then click and drag to select all the numbers in that column, close it with the bracket and hit enter. Now to apply it to the different categories, simply click and drag the blue corner to the other categories. Now I'm going to enter total here, make the text bold, then I would like a border around all this, so I'm selecting that and I'll select this border. Or actually I believe this would be a better fit, and I'll change the border here as well. Now there is one last thing you can do. This is completely optional. If you like the numbers in your difference column to be highlighted for overspending or for staying on budget, you can use conditional formatting for this. So to do this, select all the numbers in your difference category except the total. Head over to Format and select Conditional Formatting. And under Format Rules, you want to change this condition from is not empty to greater than 0. So if it's greater than 0, that means you're on budget, so you want that to be green. And then you can add another rule for overspending, and you can select is less than 0 and change it to this. You can make it red, or you could choose any color you wish. It's up to you. And select done. And you'll see that if I overspend, let me just enter a random number here. The color changes to highlight that I'm overspending. Now make sure to update your actual column as you spend throughout the month. Now, if you'd like to know exactly what you're spending your money on each month, you can add a label to it by right-clicking, scrolling down and selecting Insert Notes. And here you can enter whatever you're spending your money on and hit enter. And if you were just to hover over it, you'd see exactly what you're spending your money on. So this can just help you track it more efficiently. Now that we're done, you can head over to File and select Download to download a copy of this budget template for each month. Or you can simply select File and make a copy to make a new copy for each month. Remember, don't make any changes to this actual sheet because this will be the templates for each month. If you'd like to share a copy of this original sheet with someone, head over to File and select Share, then Share with Others. Enter the email address of whoever you'd like to send it to. Then change the general access from restricted to anyone with the link. Otherwise, they won't be able to view it. Now you can change the permission here from viewer to editor, whichever you'd like. If you select viewer, they'll only be able to view it. But if you select editor, they'll be able to view and make changes to the sheet as well. Once you have everything set, simply select done. And that's all for today's video. I hope it helped you out. If it did, make sure to leave a like, share, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.